What's up, everybody? Where did this rain come from? It's been all pretty all week. It was 85 degrees yesterday, and then all of a sudden we got heavy rain today. We got Mr. Holt back in here. I'm sure y'all follow him on YouTube too, so you already know about his journey, and we're gonna get him fixed right on up. We'll let some people jump on here. Hope y'all enjoyed that last video. He's gonna be coming back for an overhaul. He's just gonna go out there and make some quick money because he already had some promised loads. So we got him fixed where he can at least finish his load, and then he'll be back here sooner than we know it. I got a few engines that are about to get started on builds, so that's a good news. I'm very excited about that. And we're gonna get the whole truck taken care of finally. It's got some oil leaks and some other stuff, but we're gonna get all taken care of. But man, that's a beautiful truck. I love seeing this truck here. Put this aside the door. This rain's about to be really nasty. We're loaded up in the shop. Thank God for that. Got trucks out here. Had to put an air compressor on that one, so it's gonna be fun. Hey, Kevin. Got some little oil in the coolant here. Hey, Adam. We're about to put the oil cooler back on this baby. Got a lot of stuff going on. I'm gonna introduce y'all to somebody, so all my Detroit people out there, you have hope now. So yeah, I mean, Detroit issues, y'all giving me a shout out, and I'll send y'all his information. And big shout out to HD Turbo. Got a shirt on today. I had a guy buy a turbo, and it failed, and they got right to it, got it looked at. We figured out what the problem was. It wasn't on them. Yep. So the turbo wasn't on HD, but they still made it right to the guy. He actually had, I guess whoever installed the turbo last might have left something down in there, and it went through the turbo. How often is it that you heard having oil go back into fuel? Oil cannot go in the fuel in these. It would be really hard. That would be like unheard of. I'm sure it's happened before. I've never heard of it, but I'm sure it is possible. Look, G-Way's on here, so that is his truck. You see G-Way, you can go follow him and subscribe to his channel. He's got a lot of cool stuff out there. But yeah, so HD, they stood behind their work, and they made it right for him. He did have to come out of pocket a little bit because, like I said, it was definitely not their fault. When I pulled the turbo off, I could tell that something had went through it. So we sent it to them. They gave us a lot of information. We did a lot of research, and we got the guy back on the road. It's pouring out here now. I don't know if y'all can see that. We're gonna go ahead and shut this hood over. I like how it picks me off the ground. Hey, Hot Shot, I hope you're almost at that mileage. Come see me for the overhead. Good thing it's about lunchtime, so we'll go get some lunch, and maybe it won't be as bad when we get back. So we not only have one beautiful lime green truck, we have two. And boom, there's a Detroit. So did he have a Adam, did he have a Cummins though? Oh man, I hope you get that windshield fixed, and I hope it didn't do any more damage. That's crazy. Let's see if we'll flip this around. So all my Detroit men, out there, or ladies, if y'all have a Detroit, there's the man right there. And he's actually roadside guy. That's his company right there. And I'll tag that in here, so if anybody's on the road close to here and y'all can't really get in, we'll call him. We need some light over here. But yeah, Detroit's going back together. It's getting an overhaul done, getting a new turbo, all that nice stuff. The head ended up being cracked, and this guy, he was a really good customer to him, and said it had some blow by. He said, let's go ahead and build it. So it's always good to have somebody like that. The truck's 20 or 30 years old. There's no telling what engine it is. But yeah, I'll see if I can look it up and give him a call and see what kind of engine he's got. At least see if I can help him out some. Yeah, please post a video, because that's crazy. We don't really get hell that big here, but if it busted your windshield, I know it was something serious. I think he's running the overhead. But yeah, so y'all got a Detroit, hit me up. We can do it. Yeah, I'll definitely look it up. So it's Victory Outdoor Services on YouTube too. So I can work on a CM570, but depending on what you want done to it. I just, honestly, man, the older the truck, the harder it gets to get parts, or you mess with one thing and something else breaks. Well, on something like this, man, there's nothing to these engines. So I've always been scared of them, so I've been over here kind of being nosy watching him, and man, there ain't nothing to this thing. All right, thank you, Adam. What's up, Josh? Is it raining over there at your house? No, no. The HD is not the shop in Jackson. It's HD Turbo in Chicago. So running these overheads is nothing like a Cummins, I can tell y'all that. They got a lot more going on. Yeah, it is the one I toured, and I think they're in their new shop now. So I'm thinking about when they're really settled in to go back up there, because that shop was amazing. More reliable. I hate to say it, as bad as I hate them, would be the dual overhead cam ISX. Them you can get the most life out of. Okay, brother Adam, that's fine. Miss you too, Chris. So I know of a few trucks for sale. They're not really here, but they're drivers that are getting out. So if anybody's looking for a truck, I also have a CM870 engine. It has about 300,000, or yeah, about 300,000 on an overhaul that the guy's getting rid of, and we did build it here. So if you want to buy one, like I said, it has like 300,000 miles on it. He actually bought the Peterson truck from my videos. Once we got it back, he's actually in it now, so he was going to keep two trucks, but there's no point in it, so his other one, he's just going to part it out. So that's the engine that's coming out of it, but we did build it, and it does have 300,000 miles on it. Yeah, they're 2010 or older, you're correct. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. So the International that we had for sale is the one that the guy that's selling the engine out of his old truck, he bought Mr. Peterson. So actually, you know what? His truck wasn't built here. So before I tell y'all that, it was not built here. The Peterson truck was, and that's why he got it. He said because it's an Allison built truck. We did not do his. I don't remember who did his. I'll find out. But yeah, we did sell the International. And I get to see it probably 2 to 3 times a week, so it's pretty cool seeing him go down the road. I always call him about, hey man, I see you. Glad you got the truck still looking good. And he's on here too. He's not on the live, but he does have a YouTube channel as well. I think his YouTube is just says me. So if y'all see it pop up there, that's who it is. Also, my brother's really big into powder coating right now. It's staying really busy, so that's a good thing. We're about to start doing big truck tires. So if anybody wants them all black, or the bad thing is fuel tanks. He doesn't want to get into that because it will, when the rocks hit it, it'll start chipping. So he don't want to do that. What makes the brake pedal stick? Is it just the pedal staying down? And if it's on your truck, you might have sprayed some WD-40 down there because it's got like a little plunger. And that might be what's causing it to stick. Thanks, Kevin. I really appreciate it. And like I said, if y'all need some information on anything, I don't care what it is, shoot me an email and I'll try to make a video of it. But yeah, so this is Nate. Oh, y'all can't, there you go. There's Nate. He's a really great guy. He does know how to work on other stuff. He can really do anything. He has a service truck, so he has the ability to go wherever he wants to go. So we have him in our back pocket. Trey, it's around the same price. There's not really a difference in the price for the overhaul, unless like you need both cams or something, then that's the big difference. Yeah, let me know how the WD-40 works. So right now, we're in a situation with the International Lone Star, and you know, I can't express it enough that if somebody has never done a front gear housing on an ISX Cummins, don't let them do it to your truck. I don't care how good of a deal it is. This company, I'm not going to say their name, they did a gear cover on a truck, and they said that the guy said it was really cheap, so he wanted to go ahead and get it done because he does not like oil leaks on his truck. And he asked me about it, and I said, man, I was like, you know what, you're right there at the mileage where you're about to need an overhaul. I was like, just stick it out unless it starts pouring where DOT's going to stop you, keep rolling. And they gave him a price, and I said, man, that price is kind of cheap. I hope they do it right. Well, they didn't do it right. It took out his whole front cover. It was sticking out the front, actually. They didn't unload the spring gear when they took it off, so all you have to do is back the bolt loose, put the tension on it, and they didn't do that. So when they put it back together, it was loose, and eventually it'll break, or bolts will come all the way out, and it'll just go everywhere. And that's what happened to his truck. So now the engine's gonna have to come out because the crank is messed up. That being said, just be careful, guys. Like, cannot express it enough. Make sure they've done it multiple times, because I mean, we even made the mistakes, so, and we learned from them. If it wasn't for the Oxford, Pennsylvania trip, maybe we wouldn't have learned, but we got it tuned in now, so we know exactly what to do, exactly what fails, and that's why we change everything that could possibly fail on a truck during an overhaul, so that there's no more breakdowns. It doesn't matter if you need an overhead, you can go and get it. I mean, if you need an oil change, you can go ahead and get it done. It's not going to matter whether you do it before or after. It just better be clean when it gets here. I'm just kidding. So the only thing bad about buying an older truck is it's going to have multiple problems besides just the engine. Everything starts breaking on them. So sometimes they'll nickel dime you to death. But if you can find one that you can tell has been very taken care of, I'd jump on it. A lot of the Peterbilts, the long nose Petes, or W9s, the older trucks, they're usually the ones that are better taken care of. So if you're wanting to get something older, that's the route I would go, is to find a truck like that. Alright guys, well, it's about 8 minutes after lunchtime, so I'm going to go ahead and go to lunch. My parents are not here, so we miss them very much. T's and P's to them, that they stay safe. They're at the Dominican Republic, so I know they're having fun. They FaceTime us every day. They come back on Sunday, I think, so let's pray they have a safe trip back and that they have a fun time while they're there and learn more stuff, so that Dad can come back here and tell us everything. And we're gonna go grab a bite to eat. But like I said, I told him we're gonna end up calling him Nate the Great. But yeah, if y'all need any Detroit work, hit me up, and I'll give y'all his number directly. Just tell him I sent you, and he'll get you taken care of. Till then, I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat. Probably go get some Chinese, and then I'm gonna get back. Since we're waiting on the green truck, gotta get some parts coming. We'll be putting that baby back together, and hopefully that's all it is. It's getting oil in the coolant, and so we're hoping that it's just the oil cooler. But if it's overhaul, I got one more out on the lot. It's a car hauler. It does need overhaul, and it's crazy. It's an X15, and this is the first one I've seen fail, so I'm like, and it has low mileage, but it isn't a car hauler, so you know the hours are a lot. But we'll see how it goes. Where's the guy on the Victory Outdoor Services? Called Nate the Great as well. Yeah, I've seen that. Trey, I'll be on the lookout for you, and I'll see what I can find. There's the beautiful car hauler right there. Don't know what he's going to decide to do yet, whether he'll decide to do an overhaul or buy another engine. So, alright, thanks, man. I'll keep you up on that, and we don't have to go to Chinese. I don't really like Chinese, but there is a very nice buffet here in town, and it's pretty good. So I'm very picky on Chinese. I won't get it from just anywhere, but that one right there, it's a buffet, so they kind of got a little bit of everything. And I like their shrimp. It's like a Hawaiian pineapple shrimp, and it's really good. So that's really the only reason why I go. But yeah, so if y'all got any questions about anything, I know I'm not posting a lot of videos. It's kind of been hard. And we have another green truck right here, and that's the one that the front gear housing had a failure. So we got 3 green trucks here. I feel very special because that's a beautiful color on the truck. But we'll see y'all, or I'll see you Monday, Hot Shot, and see everybody else later. I'm gonna try to post some more videos, keep y'all updated on what's going on, but just bear with me, guys. Well, we'll see y'all. Thank y'all for watching.